Jezreel and Sylvie. As you approach Quernville from the Northeast Road, the landscape is gradually transitioning from open grassland to the welcoming embrace of a small, tight-knit community. The first glimpses of town come in the form of modest houses lining the road, each exuding a rustic charm. The stone church, perched on the southwest hill, provides a picturesque backdrop, its spire visible even from this side of the town. You're passing by small houses adorned with flowering vines, their backyards displaying a mix of vibrant wildflowers and well-tended gardens. The dirt road is leading you towards the small market square.
Sylvia's just gonna keep walking in silence.
Wait, so are we together?
You guys met up on the road coming into town.
Okay.
I will just try to slightly walk faster.
What?
Already trying to outwalk the problems.
You just got this little gnome power walking. I'm gonna say I started behind you, and this little gnome just suddenly starts power walking past you.
Just gonna keep the same pace. Just watch this happen. Just why are you going so fast? Where are you off into?
No response. Just faster. Walks a little bit faster.
Like, why are you in such a hurry?
All right.
Just gonna walk into the town.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call after him. Just like, where are you in a hurry to? Why are you going so fast?
No response. Just walks faster.
As you walk towards the town, roll me a perception.
Alrighty. Grab my
Get to use my fancy new dice.
D&D. Perception
15.
2.
All right.
That's what you get for going so fast.
Power walk. Nothing else
He's
matters.
the embodiment of power walk.
Embodiments of power walk. Accidentally gets hit by a rock because it didn't notice what was happening.
More than likely.
So as you enter the town, Sylvie, you are going to walk right into a pack of dogs, whereas Jezreel can hear them barking and snarling up ahead.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
far
good.
ahead of me is he?
Want my moving speed?
Well, I mean, like your actual distance from me. Like, I know you're ahead of me, but how far ahead of me did you get? Like, did you just sprint ahead?
I only have a movement speed of a walking speed of 30, so I'd be going slightly faster. So probably like 15 feet ahead of you, probably. Depending on what your walking speed is. I was going about 35.
I mean, I think mine's 30. But the only reason I ask is because I was gonna like try to call out or like maybe grab at him. Her? I don't know what your character's pronouns are. Her.
Her.
Grab at it.
The one to make sure.
All right. So
But no,
go
if-
ahead.
Same here.
Go ahead and roll me initiative. And Sylvie, because you rolled so low, you're going to have a disadvantage on that.
Okay. Disadvantage on my initiative.
Good old 30-20.
7.
It's off to a great start.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yes, 2 of our players are competing against each other. What are they competing for? What are they competing at? No one knows.
We're not even competing. This one just wants to go faster than me and is getting karma for it. Look, this is what you get for going so fast.
You can't see anything and still haven't seen anything.
All right. Well, they rolled a 19. So,
They see you.
I stand a small chance of surviving this.
all right. So the dogs are going to reach out to Sylvie and bite at her.
Okay.
That was a nat 1.
I am perfectly fine.
They trip
The
over
dog
their
breaks
own
their
feet
teeth.
and stumble.
Where dog goes.
They chip a tooth.
All right. And the second one, because there's 2 there, got rolled a 19 with a plus
So
1
that'll
to
definitely
hit.
hit.
With a plus 1 to hit.
That'll hit me.
The other one has nothing to do. The dogs are the epitome of us right now.
Essentially, yes.
And
So
that's
far.
three piercing damage.
Ow. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to say is bad dogs. I'm still alive.
For
All
now.
right.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jezreel.
I'm gonna move forward Yeah, it's still 5 feet. I'm good. All right, I'm gonna move forward, and I guess I want to kill the doggos. Okay, I'm gonna sort of like I guess like punch/push at its snout to try to like get it away. That is a 21. But no, for unarmed strike, there's not an actual like damage roll, so it's just
It's 1
2.
plus your strength.
Well, mine says 2 damage,
Yeah.
so it's 2 plus 1, so 3 damage.
Well,
total.
that's already like it's just 2. It's on your sheet.
Yeah. So, but the 3 is it's 3 total, or I don't know, whatever. It's 2, 3. I don't know. Do what you want.
All right.
I confused.
So as you shove away the dogs, they yelp and scurry off in search of easier prey.
But they're not gonna keep attacking me because I'm definitely easier prey in their eyes.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Well, are they still within range?
Yes.
If it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. As they're running away, I just sort of look at them and cast Vicious Mockery. Yeah, that's right. Flee in terror!
I'm just gonna look down at Sylvie and just
At the one that bit me, it gets 2 damage.
Okay.
so it's taking a total of 4 damage. I'm just gonna look down at Sylvie and just flicker on the top of the head. Just why? Why?
All right. So they are going to run off now that that one is also more hassle than it's worth. They're not very good at protecting the town.
Is that their job?
Nope.
What's with our party and getting messed over by town dogs?
All right.
I mean, to be fair, these ones got hit and they knew enough to back off.
All right. On the Northwest Road, a small wagon loaded to the brim with trade goods is rolling towards town.
Okay, there.
Briz-Atar and Shawnee are approaching the town as the pastoral landscape unfolds with a welcoming embrace. The first notable feature is the distant silhouette of the stone church, which is perched high on a hill to the southwest, framed by a rare cluster of trees that stands as guardians of the church. Navigating through the rolling hills, the clustered rooftops of Quernville gradually come into view. The scent of harvested fields mingles with the distant hum of the mill. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you come to town.
All of us?
No, Briz-Atar.
Where's my dice? There it is. 18 plus 3.
Nice.
So 21.
So as you come into the town, you can hear a loud hubbub and see some small creatures sprinting through the yards towards you. You can see that they have greenish skin with flat faces, broad noses, pointed ears, and small, sharp fangs.
I'm gonna get my bow out and take a shot at them because I already know what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I get? That would be 17 to hit.
All right. All right. So that hit.
Nice, and that's gonna be D6. Ooh, that's 9. I actually rolled a 6.
Nice. All right. And you hit the goblin in the lead and chuck it right out.
Yay!
All right. You will need to roll initiative for the second one.
Sounds good. Let's see, what do I roll? I got a 10. Oh, I lied. Sorry, I got a 4. That's not a 7. That's a 1.
Yay!
All right. So the goblin is able to, it's going to sprint across the road in front of you. It can't quite make it around the corner.
In the meantime, can I just keep going forward? Like just walking.
A little bit.
Just slowly walking forward. I just tell Sylvie to stop attacking things.
All right. Go ahead, Briz-Atar.
I'm just gonna take a shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
That is natural 20 plus 5. No, 25. And where's my D6?
Hey, Gobby.
That's 8 damage.
All right. It is.
Are we doing
Oh,
like double the dice for crits, or are we?
Go for it.
All right, so then that would be 13.
Okay. So it is down. That arrow came right out of nowhere, its opinion, and took it right out.
And then I sit back down. It's like, don't worry, we're good. And I'll just tuck my bow back away, just lean back and just enjoy the rest of the ride.
Goodness, thank you, Shawnee says. I knew that was a good idea to bring you along.
With a smug look on my face, I'm like, yeah, you're lucky. You guys are gonna hate this character.
Probably.
He's very smug.
He's an elf.
That's fine. Sylvia can put him in his place.
By walking ahead of him?
Those stubby legs, I don't know.
As Bouldaire and Verity draw nearer to Quernville, the first signs of civilization come into view. The quaint cottages with their thatched roofs and colorful shutters dot the landscape like pieces on a giant chessboard. The smoke curls lazily from chimneys, carrying with it the scent of home-cooked meals and fire hearths. As you reach the edge of town, you see there are groups of wounded townspeople gathering within. You appear to have arrived at the end of a skirmish.
I'm going to just rush ahead towards Sylvie, and I'm gonna wave at the lizard.
Alright.
But then I'm gonna bend down next to Sylvie and just say, did something happen? And I'm just going to place a hand onto Sylvie and use healing hands.
I'm just gonna look over. Because they didn't say the lizard thing out loud. And just be like, no, nothing happened. She just decided to walk ahead of me and ran into dogs.
You get 5 HP back, so you're
Thank you.
probably at full.
Oh yeah, I'm at full.
And I lost 3.
Yeah, you just see Fortune reach out a hand, grab onto Sylvie, and her eyes glow for a second, and the wound just heals back up.
Thank you. But it was but a scratch.
It kind of looked like you were bleeding out.
It was just a minor flesh wound. Just a minor flesh wound.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a dog bite. It was nothing major.
Oh, those can get infected. Are you sure you're
Yeah.
okay?
Just gonna look on and be like, it barely
It was only
scratched
foaming at
her.
the mouth and snapping at me for no reason. It's no big deal.
You ran into them. Pretty much literally.
Just minor foaming at the mouth, snarling, crazy eyes, aversion to water. It was no big deal.
They had none of that.
He doesn't know that. Or she doesn't know that.
Now she does. I'm aware you're small, but
You
you
know
don't
that.
have to exaggerate things. Literally, I pushed them away and they ran. I'm just gonna sit there just looking at Sylvie, just like, why?
You're ruining my shot. It was nothing.
Shot at what? Just gonna shake my head and just turn around and just start walking away.
As you start walking for the town, I want all of you to go ahead and roll me a perception.
I'm good at that one.
12.
2. So we start walking fastly forwards. Rapidly
not-
forwards.
Can I just like reach out and grab her before she passes me?
I got a
Try.
14 on my initiative. Or not initiative, perception.
What
Okay.
what role would it be to try to just snatch up Sylvie?
Athletics.
What would my being to be to not paying attention, just trying to outwalk them?
Athletics or acrobatics? Probably athletics because you're walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say athletics. 16.
It's a solid 15, so you like just barely make it past.
You do the thing of like,
My hand like just barely snags like the back like hood or cloth or whatever that she's wearing.
Power walking by, just that quick granny arms swing and walk.
Suddenly, as Sylvia is walking dramatically forward, a chorus of panic shouts filled the air, and you guys catch sight of a large hobgoblin barging through the stable doors and heading for the edge of town. Sylvia's wonderfully oblivious to this, too busy focused on walking forward. And of course, the hobgoblin is headed in your direction.
Do I have a
Gonna have a
chance to
brief
react?
inner debate of just like letting her go and like calling out to her.
Go ahead and roll me a initiative.
Sylvia included, or Sylvia doesn't
Eh.
know?
Sylvie has disadvantage on initiative again.
All right. What's
After my
range? Oh,
brief
I know
debate,
range.
I'm just gonna try to yell out, be like, stop. You just pay attention to where you're going.
That one.
Jesus.
That would be a
You're
three,
why we
but
can't
that
have
one.
nice things.
10.
That was my initiative again. It's a 10.
Okay. All right. Give me those again, real quick.
10.
10.
Natural one.
Imagine if you had a -1 on your initiative.
Yeah,
I have
natural
a
one
plus
for
2,
total
so it's not the
0.
worst.
That can happen to me. I'm probably gonna get the alert feed later.
Same.
All right.
Our
Bouldaire?
party's off to a great start.
Oh, I thought I didn't know I was with you guys. All right, what am I rolling?
You're a little back
Perception?
there.
Well, because you were with Fortune, but Fortune ran ahead.
I ran ahead to help the injured child.
Rolling perception. All right. That's 9.
Okay. So you can see there's a bit of hubbub ahead, but you can't tell what exactly is going on. And
I feel like Fortune and Sylvia are on the same level of the ones that just rush ahead at anything.
Fortune just rushed ahead to heal someone.
and Briz-Atar?
Am I still where I'm at, or am I moved a little bit more forward?
We'll move you forward.
And do I see this altercation going on?
I don't know. Roll me a perception.
Mhm.
Let's see. It's 14.
You can see that there's a hobgoblin who has just burst out and is running in the direction of the people who have just entered town. Are you going to
Interesting.
get off the wagon and head in that direction, or stay where you are?
I'm gonna watch.
All right.
I'll have
Watch
my
as
bow
this-
at the ready, but I'm gonna watch.
Watch the tiny one just run into it.
All right. So the hobgoblin is going to go first. And he has a long bow and is going to shoot out in front of him. Sorry, Sylvia, you're right in the way. That is a
Ow.
4 to hit.
4 to hit?
Mhm.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. So he shot towards you and it fell short. Fortune, you're up next.
I'm going to walk in front of everybody else and just say, you should probably stay behind me. And
What? Why?
I'm going to fire off a guiding bolt. That is a natural 20.
That hits.
So, 19.
25.
But you said your initiative was -1.
That's for an attack roll. My initiative was 10.
Hmm.
6, 14. That's 27 damage.
What happened to not being overpowered?
This character isn't. That was just a natural 20 and a really good spell.
It was the dice. The dice did it.
Yeah.
That's ropey.
So regardless, everyone's doing better than Sylvie so far.
Sylvia will
So-
get her moments in the spotlight. Just
The
not during
hobgoblin.
combat.
Yeah. The hobgoblin collapses to the ground. It is out of commission. Dead.
I'm going to
Sylvia just sort of looks and goes, "Why would you hurt that poor man?"
I'm going to once again just look down at Sylvie and just... Should I strap you to my back? Because you keep running literally into trouble.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sturdy. Love walking. Just love walking.
Fortune's just going to like covertly pull out a deck of cards and just look at it for a second.
You can love walking and not walk into... How have you survived so far?
So you're like,
Well, you
pull
see,
out
I
a
normally have
card,
about
look
six-
at it,
six
stuff it back in the
30
deck.
Dwarven bodyguards around me at all times, but I decided to go alone this time
Why?
because I like walking alone. That and they're technically not allowed to leave the city I'm in, but you know that's beside the point.
I am just going to I'm gonna poke Jezreel. Is your character's name?
Yeah, just
All right. I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder and show a card. It's like I don't
just gonna
I don't
look
know.
over from where I'm just like,
It is the lizard folk, number 16 in the deck. And I'm pointing towards Sylvie. I'm just gonna stuff it back in the deck.
just gonna, what? First of all, I'm not a lizard. Okay, not a
Oh,
lizard.
that's not your card.
She's also not a lizard. What is happening?
It symbolizes hurting those around you, whether unintentional or intentional.
Oh, I would not
Just
want to
gonna-
be that person.
I'm just gonna look down and be like, see, I told you.
I
Stop
would never
walking
want to
so
be that
fast.
person. Oh, that
Then-
poor person always hurting people around them.
Well, then stop walking so fast.
I could look
Wait, you
at
talked
your
about
card
me?
too if you want.
How close are we now?
I mean, unless you
Yeah.
started moving after the goblin went down.
And I'm going to pull a card for Jezreel after that.
So we're going to assume the wagon kept moving towards town this whole time.
Yeah.
Also, is Bouldaire still moving? Is it Bouldaire?
Yeah, Bouldaire. I'm
Okay.
just wandering.
Just
You know,
sees the
it's-
commotion, doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
not my problem.
You're
For you-
traveling friend, you're just like, this is fine.
For Jezreel, the least human in the party, I pulled the human.
What
Which
does that
is-
mean?
Number 14 in the deck, it symbolizes indomitable will.
Okay.
Gonna stuff it back into the deck.
I'm just still looking confusedly at Fortune. Just like, what?
And Sylvia's just gonna leave the group and walk towards the dead body.
I wanna signal Shoni to stop, and I'm gonna stand up. I'm be like, wonderful, wonderful, and I'm clapping my hands for them. I'm like, that was amusing, and I'm just gonna watch them.
Sylvia looks at you. Oh, so you're the sort that gets amused by others people's misfortune. Very nice to hear that. Nice to
Didn't
meet you. I'm
seem-
Sylvie.
Didn't seem misfortunate enough, but
I'm just gonna
guys
call up,
handled
be
your
like,
own.
Sylvie, you're not misfortunate. You're just unaware of everything.
I
Somehow.
talked about the dead guy over here. We got killed for no reason, apparently.
He tried to kill you.
He what? When did that happen?
When you tried to run into him.
I never saw him until you guys killed him.
Yeah, that's the problem, Sylvie.
Is your friend blind?
Sometimes I wonder. Also, sometimes I wonder if they're just a little. Maybe there's a couple screws loose.
Okay.
I'm assuming you whispered that.
Yeah,
Should I roll
which
perception
wouldn't
to see if I
matter because
overheard
your
it?
perception is terrible.
Well,
I mean,
hey
I-
DM, does 12 hear that?
should we roll like stealth?
Like 30 feet away.
Yeah, roll stealth.
Do I
Sure.
have disadvantage on this? I have disadvantage on stealth, but it's because of my metal armor. I
Then
don't
no.
think that affects my speech.
No, it would not.
17.
Well, did not hear what you said.
I rolled pretty good. I rolled a 17 for a total of 16.
Still didn't hear you. I only got 12, so she's oblivious.
Mm-hmm. So
As usual.
as the battles have now been resolved, a concerned villager approaches the wagon owned by Shoni. His face is marked with worry, and he begins to talk with her about the recent events. Are you listening?
Of course.
Sylvia was heading that direction, so we're trying to eavesdrop.
Yeah, at this point, I'm probably still just moving forward because otherwise, Sylvie's going to get herself killed.
Well, Sylvia's heading towards the dead body to see what's up with it.
Either way,
Goblins attack Quernville, explains urgently. They've stolen our much-needed medical supplies. Our town stores were already depleted, and this attack has left us even more vulnerable. You arrived right as the last of them were escaping.
Oh,
Sh-
there's 2 dead ones back there. You can see if they have some supplies on their bodies. I didn't get down to look.
Shoni explains to the mayor she knows him. She explains to the mayor that she had hired Briz-Atar to guard her wagon as they were coming to town, and that he had taken out the the two goblins in the back.
No, yeah, I'm gonna gesture towards Fortune, and call out to the villager, and say she took out this one that's in front of us too. We haven't seen any others though.
Would you happen to be a rogue? I'm just going to like slowly take a light crossbow out of my bag. I have this. I don't have a use for it. Do you want it?
You offering it to who?
Jezreel. Since he's like the closest person to me.
Yeah, we don't want to give Sylvie weapons.
Fortune
She
does not
doesn't
seem
already
to be
have.
He's
paying
openly
any
carrying a
attention.
rapier.
That's why I said other than what she already has.
Fortune does not seem to like be paying any attention to the person who just arrived.
I'm just gonna look at her confusedly because this is a lot happening in the past 5 minutes, and
Do you
just
not want it?
hesitantly and cautiously just sure if you don't.
All right, and I'll just hand you a light crossbow and 20 bolts.
Thanks.
Upon learning that the party are adventurers, a glimmer of hope sparks in Bun's eyes. He pleads with the group to take action, to pursue and end the goblins. We cannot afford another attack, Bun implores, desperation evident in his voice. Please, if you can track down the goblins and rid the area of the scourge, you'll not only save lives, but earn the gratitude of the entire town. If you are able to find and recover the lost supplies, we'll be in your debt. We don't have much to offer, but we will gladly give you free food and lodging whenever you pass this way.
Does that
Did you say
include as
free
many
food?
ales as I can drink?
If you bring back the medicines, of course.
And as much food as we can eat?
Yes, I will offer that for sure.
I'm gonna look at Shoni as like, is it cool if I go type look?
You're asking your mom.
Well, she hired me for a job, so
Like, Mom, can I go?
I think it would be wonderful if you went. She said, I feel perfectly safe here, as long as the goblins are taken care of.
you got yourself a deal, old man. I don't know about
I'd
those
be
guys though.
happy to join a part of this.
I don't mind helping.
Can Sylvie take a look at the dead hobgoblin in front of the wagon? Just search it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
Just do a 20.
Alrighty. 11.
Okay.
The highest roll we've had so far.
Does she find anything?
Yep. There is there's a hobgoblin there. It appears to have a few coins and some strips of dried meat in its pockets.
All right. Just gonna pull everything off, walk over to the mayor and go, I believe these are probably yours.
I'm just gonna look
Hands him the
dumbfounded
coins and
that
the
you
dried
just.
meat.
I'm gonna look dumbfounded that you just handed off all that stuff. It's like,
It was robbing the village, so obviously it's theirs.
So you just handed him about 17 copper pieces.
Sounds about right. I mean, it's their money, more than likely.
Right.